What's up, everybody, and happy Friday, December the 4th. And today is the first Friday of the month, which means this is the release of one of my favorite economic indicators, which is the jobs report, which I have right here. I'm going to tell you how today's job report may help us get another economic stimulus. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about all the details coming up next. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Zachary Shelton Jr., and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of Warwick Shore Advisors. We are a wealth and investment management firm located in Orlando, Florida, with clients all across the United States. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing one of my videos, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so you can get an update each time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. So I want to speak to you very briefly today about the jobs report that was released and how that's going to tie in to the next economic stimulus plan that we have that is proposed and more than likely coming to us. So the numbers break down like this. The unemployment rate stays at where it is at 6.7%. There were 245,000 new jobs added to our economy over the course of November. This is a good thing that we had a positive job growth. However, the expectations were much larger. We were expecting to have anywhere about 445,000 jobs added or more, especially since this is the holiday shopping season. So some of the things that were shown in the data as I read through the report this morning is that there has been kind of a muted hiring when it comes to retail, or a reduction in retail hiring, as well as the service industry. Now, this is directly related to the pandemic and, of course, the retail apocalypse, which I talked about before. People are shopping on Amazon now. You really don't need all the big stores out there that we have nowadays. So we're still continuing to see that shift and that trend of people going away from being in the stores and actually shopping online. So that's hurting retail jobs. That's hurting those seasonal jobs that are typically hired this time of year. And it's also hurting, well, the pandemic, I should say, is really hurting, the service industry, which typically does well this time of year. Right after Thanksgiving, no one wants to eat any more turkey. Everyone's always out in all the restaurants getting something to eat, like Cheddar's. I love Cheddar's. I love that place. But no one is doing that now, at least not in massive numbers, and at least not in certain areas like in California that is currently being put back under regional restrictions and stay-at-home orders. As we continue to see this happen across the United States as a result of more coronavirus cases spiking, and it seems like every state in this country, we will see the unemployment situation hurt, even more so than it is right now. Even though the unemployment numbers were good, we had positive numbers, new jobs added, the labor force participation rate dropped. And that is the reason why the unemployment rate looks as positive as it is. So essentially what it is 4 million people that were considered looking for a job or employable have decided not to look for a job and leave the workforce either for an indeterminate amount of time or permanently. 4 million people, as compared to February to now, are no longer in the workforce. That's a significant denominator that is being lowered and causing the equation of the unemployment rate to look much better than it really is. But unfortunately, it is not as rosy as it is. And hopefully, politicians can see through that and read through the data and realize that it's not just based on how well the stock market is doing, but it's really how Main Street is doing. Many people on Main Street are still hurting. There are a lot of people that have transitioned from temporary unemployment to permanent unemployment over the last month, and that's highlighted in the data as well. So as this continues to happen, we're going to continue to see struggles in our economy. We're going to continue to see areas and pockets around our economy where there is a significant need for economic stimulus. Now, the hope is that we will get something in place before December 31st to give us a stopgap until the end, or at least past the end of this year through the first quarter of next year, to keep a lot of the benefits and services in place that were received as a result of the CARES Act. It has been noted that President-elect Joe Biden is highly in favor of more stimulus payments and individual payments to individuals in this country, as well as more support for businesses and organizations in this country. There is supposedly bipartisan support right now for more stimulus. Just exactly what it looks like is still up in the air. So I believe today's economic report, the jobs report, which is one of my favorite economic indicators, is a positive sign if you're rooting for more economic stimulus. It shows that our economy is growing, but is growing at a slower pace when it comes to the recovery of the jobs from the recession. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in this video, please leave a comment below. I do my best to get to all of my questions. Also, please give me your feedback, what you think about today's unemployment data, and locally where you are in our country, what does the employment situation look like? I know technically we're no longer in a recession, but not everyone feels that way. There's still a lot of areas of our economy, a lot of layoffs that are taking place in our economy, and a lot of people that are permanently unemployed. Before you leave my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please ring the bell so you can get an update every time I post a new video. And lastly, please like and share this video to help me increase the financial literacy of our globe. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.